Good afternoon, my name is Naseem Zafar and I'm the industry specialist and I will be conducting the webinar session which will cover all the major changes which has to do with WebEHR as well as the practice management system. Now on your GoToMeeting window on the top right corner, you'll see there's going to be an option which is called questions. You can type in all your questions and your question will be answered at the end of the webinar session. We will be conducting a QA session at the end. Here are a few notable aspects about MTBC. MTBC was founded in 1999 and currently serves 60 unique medical specialties within 42 states with over 2,000 employees. We are also ranked among the Deloitte Technology Fast 500. We are also listed on NASDAQ. Now we will start off with the webinar and we will cover all the major WebEHR changes. Our first major change has to do with the claims section. In the claims section under ERA payment, under payment insurance, there's a tab. As soon as you click on the tab, a window will open up. Now, under electronic EOB, there's an option called Details. So as soon as you click on Details, a window will open up, which will allow you to print out an ERA. The next change we have is under Lab section. In the Lab section, there's a change which has been added. Now there's a way of actually distinguishing between the abnormal lab results as well as the normal lab results. Now, all of your abnormal lab results will be highlighted in red. Now, as you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, there's a way to distinguish, or there's a color coding which has been added to distinguish between abnormal lab results and the normal results. Our next change has to do with electronic faxing. A lot of our clients gave us suggestions that they were unable to send out multiple faxes in the EHR. Now that option has been implemented. Now you can send out multiple faxes to multiple recipients all at once. Now, as you can see, you can just open up your directory of all your existing recipients by clicking on Add. Or if that recipient is not yet in the directory, there's an option called Add Another. The next change has to do with the past medical history indexing. Now, in the chart section under childhood illness past medical history, before you were not able to change the serial number. Now, as soon as you click on serial number, you'll get a drop-down menu and you can change the sequence or the order. The next change we have is in assessment headings. Now, in EHR settings, under chart report printing settings, there's a new option which has been added, which is called headings. And there's a checkbox which will be there in case if you want to exclude or include the diagnosis status as well as assessment date. The next change we have in the WebEHR is under provider option on patient messages. Now there's a new drop-down menu which has been added. And in that drop-down menu, you can choose a list of all the providers that you want to select. And that, once again, is under messages. Now we have completed all the changes in the WebEHR. Moving on to the next set of changes, which will be in the practice management system. Now, in patient list, there's an option which has been added in the drop-down menu, which is called data service. Now you can actually search for patients based on data service as well as by claims. Now, in the drop-down menu, as you can see, there's an option in the data service, which you can actually search by data service, as well as there's a time criteria on the right hand side. And you can also search for all your claims and it will show you results on the bottom. The next change we have, it has to do with checking eligibility. Now, anywhere in the system where you can check the eligibility for patient status, now as soon as you click on that patient's insurance, right away all the information will pre-populate, such as policy number, the payer ID, and the tax ID. All the information will pre-select. The next change we have is appointment availability bug fixes. Before, users were unable to track the available appointment for any date. They had to go through each and every date. There were some bugs that have been fixed, and now availability module is working perfectly fine. So this pretty much concludes the webinar session. Our next upcoming webinar will be held July 16, 2015, and we will be covering all the major ICD-10 changes. Got any questions or comments, contact us at info@mtbc.com. Plus, you can visit our website, which is www.mtbc.com/webinars. And you can also contact us by phone. Our number is 732-873-5133, extension 102. Our staff will be available 24/7 to assist you and take your calls.